Projectile vomiting.
Yes, projectile vomiting. One of my least favorite topics, and one of those that I think, honestly, in my opinion, makes the most mess out of everything I know.
No way.
100% most mess.
I mean, not like Dookie mess. It gets stuck in their pants.
No, it's not even that. That's contained.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is projectile vomiting. Kids overeating, eating too much, eating the wrong stuff. It just never ends up right.
Are the other kids from school getting them sick?
Oh, stomach bugs.
Stomach bugs.
That stomach bug is not fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's never a good thing.
So, worst experience with projectile vomiting? Go.
My worst experience was just recently we went camping. That was my absolute worst experience. I'm cool, calm, and collected.
So are you tent camping or are you like in a trailer?
I'm in a trailer.
Okay.
So it's a small confined space. And we went out for, I think, the weekend, one of those major weekends. We go out camping. We're with friends in a whole circle. There's potluck.
Okay.
Bring your own food. I have no eyes on my kids.
So you brought the bad food. Who poisoned the food, bro?
It's not the poisoning of the food. It's the how many parents out there, when you go to a function, you go to like a friend's house, and they have a spread. Chips, have cookies. They have right. How many cookies does the kids have?
No more than depends how big they are.
But you don't know.
Oh, I better know.
I have like a litter of kids. I have 4 kids.
Yeah, you got a lot of kids.
So to keep track of how many things that they eat. Now, most of the time, the younger ones, they're chill.
Okay.
They go, Daddy, I'm hungry. So I make them a plate.
Now, are you having a couple cocktails?
100%.
Ooh, so sometimes when you're having a cocktail, 100%. You just go, yeah, go for it.
Yeah, you got a cookie. Yeah. How many cookies do you have? Oh, this is your first one? Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, totally, it's his first one.
Then they ask the third time, is this your first one?
It's not his first one, it's his fourth one.
Or they go for one, they do that sneaky one-handed grab, and then there's like 2 or 3 in their hand. That's the sleight of hand.
That's the bonus grab.
Magicians.
The bonus grab.
Yeah, 100%. So that's how it's going down. So I'm literally camping. This is happening. It's dark. And yes, you're talking, having fun, around the campfire with friends, family, and the whole 9 yards. All of a sudden, my youngest one retires. He's tired. Wife retires. She's tired. They all start filing in. And then I'm kind of like, okay, I can chill a little bit.
Have a couple more brewskis.
Have a couple more, right? Yep, couple more. I get into the trailer. And let me tell you, I'm about ready to doze off.
Did you slip? Or no? Okay, no, so it hasn't happened yet.
Hasn't happened yet. I'm about ready to doze off. Maybe I probably got about half hour, maybe an hour into it. There's some rustling down, and so I'm up top. The kiddos are down below, right? And I hear some rustling. Okay, fine, not too bad. I literally hear my oldest pops up. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Oh goodness gracious! Those are probably the worst words a parent can ever hear. I think I'm gonna be.
Let me tell you, everything that goes through my mind at that exact moment. I don't know if I learned it when I was younger, but I'm like, get in the bathroom. Yeah, you can throw up in the shower. I don't care where. It's easier to clean up.
Off the floors, carpets. Get away from the carpets.
It's got to be hardwood. It's got to be everything. It's got to be easy cleanup.
Yeah,
it could be in the sink for all I care. It's easier to clean up that way. No, we're in a trailer, and I'm like, okay, fine. I hear him, and I look down. At him, and he's like sitting up, and he gestures to get up. He turns. And my other son is sitting right in front of him now, and he's like, "Oh no!" And all over the couch,
in the trailer,
all over my other son's sleeping bag.
Oh, so the kid sleeping got it too.
Got it too.
That's messed up. That's like vomit targeting.
Yeah, well, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And it's like, you should be courtesy enough to not throw up on somebody.
Can I get a courtesy hand block so that like it goes on you?
Now, mind you, my younger son is still sleeping. He heard it, and he kind of just turned over. I'm like, you're good, go back to sleep, go back to sleep.
You're getting puked on. Just close your eyes.
But I'm literally looking at him. So I'm just dozed off. I'm trying to get the gravity of the situation. And let me tell you, it was It was grave. There was puke. And I'm like, normally as a dad, you go through things and you're very methodical.
Right.
I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that.
Sometimes.
Get him here. Get him there. Get him there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know what to do.
I would have cried. I would have went out there and stripped all the blankets, threw them out of the camper, and went back to the bonfire.
I really wanted to just turn over and go to sleep, but I couldn't because here my son is, and I'm like, what am I going to do? And it's on him. It's on my other son, and I'm just like, I literally looked at him and I was like, what are you? That was the only thing I could think of. What are you doing?
Okay, so automatic shower.
In my mind, yes.
Okay.
Go in the shower.
All right.
Because you don't know if he's going to go again.
Right.
What if he erupts again? Mount St. Helens, right? The whole side.
I prefer, if we can get you in the shower, get you in the shower.
I totally agree.
If it's not all over you, a couple baby wipes, just...
Yeah, when they're little, the easiest thing to do, and I don't know if this is right, wrong, or indifferent, and you know what? For all those moms out there listening, I have no clue. I take them, I sit them on the downspout of the bath.
Yeah.
And I let the downspout go. I'm going to hear some toys play. I'm going to go... I got some time. I'm gonna go clean up the mess.
Oh yeah, and they're in the
probably
shower.
45 minutes.
They're in the shower or something. They're as they're getting all clean.
But you know what? It's warm enough.
Yeah.
They're not scolding, but I'm like, otherwise, what am I gonna do with them? Set them back down in the barn?
Yeah,
no.
They need to get clean, and everything needs to get cleaned up.
100%.
The worst part, and this happened to my young one, is he's sleeping. There's no clue.
Oh, you had no clue.
Any type of he might be sick or anything. Like
this was like next day.
He didn't know. It was at night. So I check on my kid at night, and I'm not a helicopter dad, but I go, oh yeah, he's breathing. We're good. Yep. So
I've done that.
Yeah, all the time. Too. It's just a thing. I think it's a protector thing. You
just gotta make sure your flock is
we're safe before I lay my head down.
Yep.
So I go in there and I'm like, something's the hell, and then I
got the smell,
and then I go, I start patting his bed,
the nose,
and I'm like,
nose.
There's nothing here. And then I pat it on the other side of him. I put my hand right in it, and he's sleeping. So I'm like, you ever had those drunk nights where you're like, you wake up and you're just like, oh my god, there's throw up everywhere. When did I do that?
No, I hug the toilet.
Oh, do you?
I sleep next to
the toilet. I had one experience
because it's nice and cold.
Yeah.
The floor is nice and
full of urine. And then, and so then, like, we had to wake him up. Like, you can't let the kid sleep and throw up. Should I just let him lay there? Like, oh, we'll take care of this in the morning.
No, it must be done because then it gets all crusty.
No.
And their hair.
He was so mad and shaking, like
right. Oh, when you woke him up.
Yeah, I had to shower.
Yeah, because he was full asleep, full REM.
And it's like I lifted him up like this, like he was like a dirty diaper or something. I'm like, oh, let's go all the way to. I lifted him all the way to the from the bunk that he sleeps on to the shower. He did not like it, but we got him all clean. Projectile vomiting.
Have you ever put him in the bath fully clothed?
No, I never did that.
I do it.
Yeah.
Because then that's when that's when I can peel it off. No, it's warm.
Okay.
Because then it's like peel it off.
Thomas like waterboarding his kids.
It's not waterboarding. It's to the point where it's like you got to assess the situation and you move child A from location A to location B. And then it's like, okay, now I got to take care of this and bring it back. Yeah. Or you strip them completely, and then it's like, I guess it depends on how much.
Yeah, that's true.
Because if it's like on them, then it's like, you got to... Well, remember back in the day when they were little, they had these like onesies that like buttoned up?
Yeah.
Let me tell you, for those dads that are fresh dads, those onesies with the buttons, did your kids ever bust buttons?
No. Well, maybe after when they were growing too much, I'm like, I'm poor. You got to wear this again one more time.
Busting buttons, man.
Dang.
The zippers were my favorite.
Yeah, but I was afraid that I was gonna like. They don't have hair on their chest, but like their little boobie or something, their little fat chin. Like I was gonna like zip it up and then gonna catch them right there.
Never. You know what they do? They do that to me now. Like when I'm holding them, if I hold them, I can't hold them anymore. They're too heavy. But if I was holding them, if I wore a sweatshirt, they're like, hey, daddy, zip, 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 right there. Catch you right there on the throat. There's nothing worse.
Yeah, gets the beard hair, dude. You're like, seriously? Seriously.
Yeah, so I put him in the shower. They're doing their thing, and then I have to assess. That's exactly what happened in this particular instance in this trailer.
So what do you do if you're in a trailer? You don't have washing machines to wash the blankets.
100% don't. That's why I was panicking.
So big Ziploc bags?
I didn't even know what to do.
Oh, but where's the fire?
So I basically,
I
literally took the sleeping bag and I laid it flat. And then that was, that was, you know how like those old, like, what is it, where they pile all their stuff in a knapsack and they tie the two ends and then stick a stick through it and they're right over your shoulder.
Gypsy?
Sure, gypsy. Whatever you want to call it. That's how I did it. I'm like, okay, sleeping bag.
The traveler.
Everything that was soiled goes right on top, and I fold on the sleeping bag, and I just pushed it off to the side. It was so bad. So then I was like, okay, how am I going to clean my son? And he's old enough, and I was like, just take all your clothes off, put them right here. I'm going to deal with you in a minute, because I can't.
Well, too bad you can't just, like, push them in the pool.
And let me tell you, but here's the thing. Okay, dads, throw up on leather, that's one level.
Yeah.
Throw up on cloth.
That sucks.
That's a whole nother level.
That sucks.
Throw up in a car?
No.
With cloth seats?
Ooh, that's stained for days. It stinks for days.
That's my trailer right now.
I'm trying to think of, like, you start naming those things off. I'm like, how can I clean those?
100%, right?
I'm like, I can't clean that. Like, you're going to scrub that stuff all the time.
Let me tell you, all you dads out there, or moms, I'm telling you, that are going to relate to this. Oh my gosh, what a cleanup that was. And then, mind you, while this is happening, he's making so much noise, my other son wakes up, but I had wherewithal. I think I had some sort of cup, something like that.
And you're just like,
and he got sick. He also got sick. He's like, oh, there's barf on me.
I would have done the same thing.
I grabbed whatever I had accessible. Here you go. Yeah. Barf in this.
It's like your drink from the lovely bonfire that you were attending.
It could have been 100%. Could have been my coffee for the next day. That was ready to go.
Everybody's sleeping and you're washing clothes.
Oh, so that was the other thing. So yeah. So then the next day happens. All I can smell is throw up. And I'm like, I gotta do something here. And I'm not now, mind you, in this trailer, I'm at a one of those like plug-in places.
Okay.
Where you plug in. I don't have a washer or dryer. I'm not that fancy with my trailer. So, but I don't think anybody has a laundromat on site.
Oh, okay.
So I ended up going and taking all my clothes to the laundromat.
So but you got to scrub all the chunks off.
100%. Well, because it's in the middle of
you didn't care.
I did a whap.
Okay.
I just ducked. Because, you know, when
so
you
the whap,
if that little whap comes up.
The whap for the people who are on Spotify.
100% the whap is you grab one end of the whatever it is sheet, and then you throw it up, and then you whip it down.
That's the whap.
That's the whap. Yeah. Gets all that chunks off.
Ooh.
And then baby wipes from that point on. But let me add.
Just set you doing that, the whap.
100%. And then you get the potential splashback.
Or not even that, like the guy next to you at the RV spot, now he's got chunks on his windshield.
I decided to just walk it out. Man, so I walked as far as I could till no one was there, and then I whacked it out. And let me tell you, who else was in this whole party with me? So I got my 4 kids, myself, my wife.
Ooh. I'm gonna have to leave if Tommy's gonna go off on his wife right now. I don't approve.
Have you? Okay, so which one are you? Are you the one that gets up, or does your wife nudge you and be like, "Hey, something's going on. Go check it out"?
We kind of like both jump up.
Oh yeah.
Like we're kind of like, "Whoa, oh, what's that?" And
for some reason, for me, when it sounds bad, like throw up, it's all me.
Yeah. Well, maybe she can't handle it. Maybe she's like.
But in this particular case, there was no way with my volume that I had to project to ask my son. I don't even know what to do right now.
You were doing that to try to wake her up.
She was 100% asleep.
So, you ever done that where you would act a certain way just
like
so you
possum?
so you can so you can try to get their attention, and you get a little louder or something.
A little like, what's this?
Maybe she was like,
act surprised.
She was like, that's throw up, and I can't handle it.
No, 100%. She was like, you know what? I'm tired.
I can't handle throw up.
She's not going to deal with that. Nope.
I can't handle throw up. The only projectile vomiting we had here was the stomach flu bug went through our house.
Worse. Because then it's like, both ends.
Oh well, we just had it the one top side,
Oh,
but
both ends is bad.
but damn, dude, like
Give him a bucket.
I can clean if the puking moment is in progress.
Are you a petter?
And so I can go and clean like, oh, make it in. Like one, like mom will be dragging them to the restroom or somewhere, and then I'll be like, oh, I'll just start cleaning like on the ground right away. But like if somebody puked and then it's like, ooh, oh my god, it's been sitting there. Now we got to go clean it up.
I see what you're saying. You're in the moment. You're not after the.
I'm not. I'm not even thinking.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
I'm not even breathing through my nose. To be honest with you, I'm like. Through the mouth, that's the mouth breathing right there.
Yeah, so you just don't get any whiffs. But see, yeah, for me, it doesn't give me any. It doesn't. I don't have that reaction. So.
But what gets me the most, and I can't do it, is for you guys to have dogs. The dog vomit, I can't pick it up. I can't. I can't even try.
Really?
No. The only thing I'll do is just lay the paper towel.
Oh, you just let it soak up for a minute.
Let the bounty do it.
Yeah, it's a quicker picker upper. Right
Yeah.
there.
So I do that. Like I can't. There's something about dog vomit that I'll vomit too. I'll do it too.
I will take care of it, but I don't like it. Obviously, nobody likes it. No,
Yeah.
we want it to be clean, right? That's the whole point. We want everything to be nice and tidy.
But you got 4 mouths with potential vomiting.
100%. And I had asthmatic kids, so the cough, bark. So we had what we call throw up buckets.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys have the same or dads out there.
We do have a
always designate. I'm just telling you right now, as some advice. Designate something to be your throw up bucket.
Yeah.
Because my son, he coughs a lot. He'll get asthma, especially when he's sick.
Yeah.
And so I give him the bucket. He just cuddles with it at night. Are good to go.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
a good advice.
Yeah, because if he coughs too much, he just knows to go in the bucket, and that's also an ear for me because dad life, right? We sometimes when we crash,
yeah.
right?
My youngest, he
out
when he sometimes when he gets too mad,
yeah,
like angry, he'll start
gets
gaggy. He gets gaggy. So when he gets too upset, he'll get gaggy and start like, and we'll have moments of him throwing up because he was mad or frustrated or just tired,
almost like an environmental thing.
Yeah, he's just
Yeah,
so now it's like, but like you don't want to like yell at them, but you're like, get it together, you're okay.
Oh, 100%. I hate to say that, but it's
when you're not sick. When they're not sick,
something in my brain just is like, why did you just decide that you were going to vomit on the floor?
Because projectile vomiting is not something you can control.
It's one of those that you feel it coming.
Yeah, you could.
You do feel it coming. Now, granted, I understand sleeping in the middle of the night. That's one thing, right? And they're young enough, but if you're sick, it's like drinking too much.
Yeah.
Right. You got the guy that's hurled over the trash can.
Mm-hmm.
He's got
we all have that buddy
or something, right? It's one of those that in my entire life I've always known that I'm something's not right, and I'm going to disappear. Right. I just haven't been like, this feels kind of funny.
Well,
you know what I mean?
So you're the walk away.
I'm 100%.
If you're drinking with Tommy, grab Tommy.
Yep.
And you can't find him. He's puking.
It possibly could be.
Puking rally.
But the other thing is that I've always been such an anti-puker. Because it's funny we're talking about this, but me, myself, has been an anti-puker. I will try everything possible not to throw up.
Yeah.
And I get so envious of those friends of mine that would just, hold on, I'll be right back. And then they hurl and they're perfectly fine.
Puke and rally, man. That's what they do.
Oh my god.
Puke and get going again. I used to do that only in Vegas, though.
I could never do it. I don't.
So with puking, projectile vomiting, what is your number one tool to clean that up? Like what? So say if it got on the carpet, what do you use?
100%. I'm a paper towel.
Paper towel guy?
Yeah. I hate to say and I'm not environmentally friendly.
Yeah.
I will use so many paper towels.
But they recycle those things.
Let's hope. Right? Yeah.
So how about in the carpet?
In the carpet, I will take it another level.
Yeah.
I have this handy dandy hashtag not sponsored by Bissell. And it's got
like a vacuum.
It's one of those little wet dry vac things.
Yeah, we got one of those too.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
Things
we bust those things out.
That's what I ended up in the trailer. That's what I ended up doing in the trailer, sucking that
water would throw up in it, and from your carpet.
I don't know which one's worse, the actual dirty carpet or actually the vomit. I don't, honestly, they're about the same.
Projectile vomiting sucks. We all will agree to it. But it happens to our kids.
100%.
And how you react is going to really say a lot for your kids, man. That's how they'll react to their kids. So Tommy here is going to have his kids yelling at their kids about not throwing up. Would you say that?
I hope so.
Yeah, I would say that.
Well, I hope they understand.
They would know.
They would know to be like, oh, I don't want to throw up.
They're not going to know until they know.
But then again, as a dad, and coming from our perspective, it's am I making it worse for my kids when they grow up? Because here comes dad. Oh, don't worry, I'm going to clean it up. I'm going to set you in this nice warm bath. I'm going to go clean everything up as if nothing happened, nothing to see here.
Well, see, what they say in my heritage is that's how you learn.
100%.
That's how you learn.
We won't. I think we mentioned this last podcast. It's you know what? They won't know this delayed gratification
until they know.
Until they know. 100%.
Dad lab fact.
And anybody listening to this, you won't know until you know.
Right. Sucks.
Yeah.
Welcome to dadhood.
Yeah. Dad labs. Right.
It pays off. It does. It does.
It does.
All right. I love that. That was great. Can we get into some rapid questions here?
Let's do it. Rapid
question time. Woo, let's go.
Yes.
All right. I got one, and you're going to love this one.
Go.
What is your go-to public restroom in case of emergency? Like, you're on the road.
Yep, I know. I hear you.
You feel the squirts.
I mean, now, mind you, depending on the severity.
Yeah. And what town you're in?
And how far away from home.
Yeah.
Because that's a huge factor.
Yeah.
And it's I always laugh at, what was that movie, Bridesmaids, where they had that scene, the whole scene.
Oh, where she poops in the bridal room? She's like on the toilet. That's the best scene ever. I think because it has poop. Total guy thing. I'm like, oh, they're everywhere. I love it.
It's one of those that you got to pick a clean restroom. You got to know the clean restroom.
I will go to any Chevron restroom.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Chevron. Here's my thing. I don't want to go into I don't want to have to go and ask what the code is.
No.
I don't want to have to ask for a key.
Right.
I just want to be able to run in, run out.
Yeah. But somewhere like the mall, I won't go to the bathroom there.
No mall.
I'll do the onesies.
Yeah.
But twosies, no.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you this question. So you're a dad of boys.
Yeah.
It's easy. If you're on a road trip.
Yeah, just bottle
or stop, pull over, and there you go.
Bottle. Yeah.
I've had my daughter do that once.
That's crazy. In a bottle or on the side of the road?
On the side of
I was like, that's some circus stuff right there.
My boys think it's the funniest thing.
Yeah.
Me, I'm like,
no.
Change the tire. Change the tire. I've changed a tire.
But it's fun to pee out in the middle of nowhere as a boy.
Yeah, 100%.
And you go let's see how far I can make it happen.
Yeah, or it's new. It's like something different.
Dad, look at I wrote Dad.
Yeah, don't eat the yellow stuff.
I would totally, if it's emergency, any gas station that I feel might be clean, or if
I'd go to a restaurant before I go to gas station.
Restaurants can get dirty too, man.
I know they can get dirty, but in my mind, for some reason, it's just like, you know what? Maybe no one will see me.
Never a McDonald's. Never.
I don't know if I've ever gone to the bathroom in a
McDonald's. No. Any fast food place. Any In-N-Out, you name it, dude. There's I've been in there just to take the kid for the restroom, and it's just like, whoo, man.
Well, there's some people can't wait. It's not a good thing.
Mm-mm. And then people can't aim either.
Well, yeah, that and the hygiene. It's like you walk in there, you're like, what happened here?
You walk in there and some guy's going, whoosh, put water in his arms, cleaning his pits. Cleaning his pits. All right.
Let's move on to the next.
Okay, here we go. Great question. I hope you're ready for it. Super Nintendo or Nintendo 64?
I was a Super NES kid.
What?
Super NES.
NES?
100%.
That was the lamest console ever.
It may have been, but that was my time.
Super Mario Brothers 2 was a waste of Super Mario.
I did not play. That's when Mario Kart came out, right?
Yeah, NES.
Yeah, so Super Mario Kart was amazing.
And NES, come on, and it's Nintendo Entertainment System. They're trying to get all fancy.
Super Punch, but then they sprinkled it with so many. I mean, I feel like they inundated it. Mm-hmm. Now, don't get me wrong, NES, tons of games, inundated it, overdid it. Super NES, I think they were trying also the same. They were trying to like overdo it. Yeah, and then I feel like they overhyped it.
I'm a Nintendo 64 guy. Silver Fox. The games got more high tech, better quality.
Well, that was the N64, right? 64-bit.
Yeah. I love that one better, so I'm a N64.
Was that a Super Smash?
I think so.
Oh, N64, yeah, I think that was.
But
that's popular.
That's when I played the WWE game. You can control the guys walking out and make your own entrance. Zelda. That's when they have the gold cartridge for Zelda, right? Yeah.
Video games are a good getaway.
64, baby. I like Super Mario Brothers 3. Favorite of all time. Okay. I'll just put it there.
I can hear you on that one.
All right. Here's a good one. One last one here.
One last one.
How to keep the romance in your relationship when you have kids. Ooh.
This is a damper on me because
you suck at it.
I could say it's rough because
just kidding.
Man, I tell you, sometimes when that kid pops in the bed,
yeah. Oh, you let kids sleep with you?
That's all the way. He has to fall asleep with someone sleeping next to him.
How do you break that though, bro? Like
I don't know. I'm still trying.
He's gonna be 13.
My other three never was an issue. My daughter got kicked out when she was like 6 months because it was like, why? She's not even sleeping with us. She's falling asleep.
Yeah.
So she was able to transition just fine. So all the other ones, it's like, hey, it's your second birthday. You got to leave the bedroom. Get out.
Stop it. Okay, so we have a hard time there. So when you can do that, how do you flex a little romance when you have that many kids? Like, what are the simple things? Not to put you on the spot here.
It's hard.
What are the simple things your lady loves?
She just likes date night. She likes to be away.
So you getting babysitter set up.
But do you know how difficult that is? Getting a babysitter, do you know how difficult that is? You got to call.
Nobody wants to watch 4 kids.
That's my problem.
You got to get a relative.
That is my number one problem right there. 100%. You have to get it because
I got an idea.
You can separate
Split them up.
You can separate them. But then it's a logistical nightmare picking them up.
Oh yeah, because you're spending more time picking them up than you are on the date. But if people are scared, you split them up.
Well, we have done split ups a couple times.
Yeah.
But again, like I said, they'll only take them in twos.
So
even then, some of them are like, no, I don't want a two.
When is the kid, one of the siblings, I should say, old enough to watch the kids?
10 years old.
10 years old?
100%.
So how old's your oldest one?
12.
So do you leave her?
But I only trust him to watch 1 or 2 of them.
Okay.
So I always take my youngest.
Okay.
Because it's like, you know what? I don't. It's the same thing with babysitter.
Yeah.
It's like I don't necessarily wish them to watch that one kid.
Right.
And then it's totally
because he's gonna kill you.
It's totally different. As I have my youngest, this is the one that's still in the bed.
Yeah.
He is stubborn, and he's needy, and it's one of those that like he will just walk out the front door. I'll give you one quick story. Hilarious story. My wife and I are getting ready. We're in our bedroom, getting dressed, doing, hair, the whole 9 yards. And I hear this. Boosh. Boosh. And I was like, I hear thunder.
I hear lightning.
I look outside. I'm like, it's sunny outside. There's not a single cloud in the sky. Boosh.
That sounds like the Astros stealing signs, hitting trash cans.
100%. What do? I go outside. I'm walking. My son is trying to get in the house.
Dang.
He's knocking.
Oh, so he's knocking on the door.
He's knocking on the garage door. I don't know how he got out.
So basically you're saying you get lucky if you get to get some romance time. Damn, brother.
Yeah, he's a tough one because before that it was fine.
I would say I would watch your kids, but now I'm a little scared.
It's my youngest. Everybody's afraid of my youngest.
Look at this beautiful light.
He was born in 2020. I know, yeah. Like, oh! Yeah. He was born in 2020. He's a COVID kid, and there you go.
Yeah.
100%.
Well, I got one here for all the dads and moms at home here listening. All right. I want you guys to help us out with this, and then on the next episode, we're going to talk about it a little bit. Is the perfect day, or the day you think is best to go to Costco? Because we know going to Costco.
I got 4 kids. I have to go to Costco.
It could be a boxing match, man. So what day do you like to go to Costco? Leave a comment.
Costco etiquette.
Yes. We're going to talk about it all in the next episode.
Yes.
Leave a comment. Let us know. And then we'll read back some of your guys' comments here.
Hey.
And let us at the next episode.
Like, thumbs up.
Oh, look at that.
Subscribe.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
Hit that little bell button so that every time we got a new drop, you guys are first to know.
Notifications, turn them on.
As we get the beautiful light coming in. Look at this. Oh, Dad Labs, baby.